So what we're going to be showing you guys today is a typical residential building. One is sprinkler protected and one is not sprinkler protected. We're going to be lighting both on fire today, so that'll be fun. The one that's not sprinkler protected, we're going to let it burn. We're going to let it go from an incipient stage where the fire starts to a grow stage. We're going to let it flash over to where it's fully developed and fully involved. So we're going to start with the non-sprinkler protected room on the right here. So we're going to light it up, and it's going to start off in a basket in the back of the room. So when the fire starts and we have our first flame, that introduces the fire triangle. Now the fire triangle is very important to keep a fire going. So the three elements of fire triangle is heat, oxygen, and fuel. Of course, we have a ton of fuel in there. We have the couches, we have the curtains.
Oh, that was bad.
You can hear the smoke alarm going off right now. So at this point, you know, you guys are just figuring out that there's a fire going on, and look how developed it already is. So at this point, we're going into the growth stage, and the fire is getting real hot. So look at that. It's only been about 30 seconds, and it's starting to go real bad. So at this point, you might just be getting out of your house, or might be just noticing what's going on, and you're calling the fire department. So nobody's on the way yet. Typical response times are about 9 minutes for the first responding truck to arrive on scene. So that's extremely important. So the fire is spreading into the couches, all that toxic bad smoke coming out. Look at that, there we go. Now we're going into a almost fully developed stage. And there we go. Look at that. Now it's so hot in there that not even a firefighter in full gear could potentially survive that. Think about that. That is extremely dangerous. And I can feel the heat from here, as I'm sure you guys can there. So we started a timer from the time that that fire first lit up. And believe it or not, from the incipient stage, when it first started, to that point there, was only 1 minute and 10 seconds. A lot of damage. So as you guys saw there when the fire first started, we start with an incipient stage. So that's when the fire has a flame, and when all three elements of the fire triangle are in activation. And then we go to a growth stage, which is when you saw it climbing up the curtain, and it was going towards the couches. It was spreading very fast. And the fully developed stage, when we had a flashover, was when you saw the plexiglass melt away and it came out like a fireball. So that is an extremely dangerous environment. All right, so look at that, a lot of damage. 1 minute and 10 seconds, the whole room is gone. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna light up the fire sprinkler protected room, and we're gonna show you guys how safe it is to have a sprinkler in your home or in a residential building. So the way sprinklers work, in case you guys don't know, there's a bulb on the sprinkler that bursts due to high temperatures. So that temperature is usually 155 degrees Fahrenheit or around 55 degrees Celsius. Look at that right away. So fire alarm goes off, and not even 15 seconds into it, sprinkler comes on and eliminates part of our fire triangle, the heat, by eliminating the fire. So one of the biggest dangers about fires is not actually the heat from the flame, but it's the smoke that comes from offset products. That is one of the biggest killers of anyone who is in a fire. So it's really important if a fire is happening to get out to a safe place as fast as you can and to call 911 and to make sure you're not breathing. So just something to note, from the moment we lit the first room to now after this room, it's only been 5 minutes. So we're not even on scene yet at this point. So that's really, really important to think about. Your safety is in your own hands at that point. It's having those plans in place can really save someone.